What's up, everybody? It's Brian from USA.Patriot.Cards, and I just spent about 25 minutes making a video. Didn't record on the phone. So here's take two. Thanks for joining. This is a quick, hopefully, just video finishing the baseball card collection. I did not make part two, which I said I was going to make, and so that's what I'm going to do today. I've been selling still a lot. Any of this stuff you see is most likely going to go up to my eBay eventually. Please reach out if you know of anybody that might like any of this stuff, or if you like this stuff. I can definitely give you around comps, maybe a little lower, or I can give you a bulk deal. But I can definitely, I'm a fair seller, I think, on most stuff. The super high-end stuff, it's harder for me to let go, but like stuff like this, I'm going to be right around comps, depending on, if it was, just depending on the situation, you get it. If the comps make sense, that's where I'm going to be. Anyway, I'd be happy to do deals with you guys. All that being said, all this stuff will be available. Even if it's not on eBay, you see something you like, message me. We'll see if we can work it out. 2018, I was buying a lot of Topps Update. The hobby boxes were $100. The jumbos were $200 or $250. And they had Ohtani in it. So as a result, I've got a couple of these. I graded. These are the golds. Now, they are inserts, but they were printed to the year of the set. So 2018, in this case, is a Judge All-Star. But anyway, anything 2018, Ohtani, and a Jim Mint 10. This is gold as well. Out of 2018, 1227. That's a nice one. Here is Vladdy Chrome Base PSA 9. Very affordable, cool Vladdy card if you've got a Vladdy fan in your family or in your circle. Here's a little bit nicer one. This is out of 2018 Bowman Sterling, and this is an orange. This is out of 25, so kind of short print there with a PSA 10 makes it even better. Vladdy rookie. This is a Fernando Tatis. This is nice. It's a Bowman's Best rookie refractor. Got the rookie symbol there. Out of a PSA 10. This kid's pretty good. He's coming on the scene. It's a Bowman's Scouts Top 100. Bowman Scouts Austin Riley. Gold out of 50. Jim Mint 10. For being the #1 ranked fantasy player, I'd say by and large, Trey Turner, this blue color match with the Padres, looks like alternate uniforms there, or maybe spring training, but definitely color matches this jersey here, and it's a 2014 First Bowman True Blue $3.99. PSA 9, but this thing I think is under $100. So this is a pretty affordable card if you like Trey Turner. I'm a DJ LeMahieu fan. And I picked this up a couple years ago. This is pretty low pop if I remember. It's his 2010 Bowman Chrome rookie, not First Bowman. They don't have the First Bowman sign for some reason on that. Jim Mint 10 refractor. This is numbered out of 500 flat. Here's somebody I had high hopes for when he got traded to Boston, or when he signed in Boston, I should say. Trevor Story's a local guy. Played college at Dallas Baptist, where I actually got a scholarship offer to Dallas Baptist. My high school coach was Jim Harp, I think, was the coach at DBU at that point. Anyway, they were friends. I was a pitcher and had 13 home runs my senior year. So I ended up going to University of Arizona, actually on a scholarship. So, but anyway, Dallas Baptist, a good baseball school. Trevor Story. This is basketball stuff that should not, football, stuff that shouldn't be in here. At one point in time, this was a high dollar card. Correa True Blue. This is a Gem Mint with all 4 9.5s. First Bowman. This one's out at 150. Just what a career that necessarily hasn't been bad. He was so hyped and such a hobby darling early on, and he just isn't anymore. Gleyber Torres, speaking of hobby darlings, I had wanted a refractor Gleyber first Bowman for some time. Back in like 20, what is this out of 2015? So 2017, this was hot. If you look at his early numbers, they were, you had every reason to believe. Matter of fact, all three of these guys right here, Cody Bellinger too. Look at that. That is a trifecta of what could have been right there. The purple, I think I traded the next one. This one I purchased. I mean, he's still pretty. Matter of fact, all these guys are still young. They're still young enough to do something. This has quad 9.5s as well. This out of 250, the purple. This is an example of holding cards too long, you know. This one, I remember, I traded a 2017 Cornerstones Downtown LeBron James raw for this, and this was doing, I think, around $1,000 when I traded for it. And I remember the guy reaching back out to me because he asked me about the condition. I said, hey, I pulled this in a break. It's true. Went into a top loader, and then that's how it is here for you. Sent it to him for that card, even swap, and then, like, I don't know, 6 weeks later, he messaged, hey, man, I just want to let you know that LeBron gem, PSA 10, here's a picture of it. Thanks so much for the deal. Like, not only did I kick your ass the day we traded, but I triple kicked your ass because it got a 10, and you said it might gem, so thanks for being cool. Yeah, no problem. I've done my fair share of dumb trades. This one's pretty cool. I think this is a color match, right? I mean, there's purple right there in the New York on the Mets. Traditionally, it's white and blue, but on the away jerseys, it looks like it's got some purple there. The Pete Alonso purple. This one doesn't say SP, but I'm sure it is. Matter of fact, and if it's not an SP and I graded this, I'm an idiot. But I'm pretty sure it's not an SSP. But it's a short print, 2018 tops. I mentioned that I was opening a bunch of this stuff. Here's an example. Chipper Jones down in Houston in his cowboy hat. This one I've had for a long time, 2015 Bowman Chrome. Francisco Lindor green, again, with the purples and the greens. This one is a 9. This one is out of 99. Probably held him too long as well. This is cool. A Buster Posey. I opened this in a pack. It's out of 2014 Bowman Chrome. I have no idea what I was doing busting that, but I know I would never buy this card as a single. That's how I know I opened it. It's a carbon fiber refractor, and it's a black out of 10. So Buster Posey, very cool, very great card. I mean, for somebody that loves the Giants, loves Buster Posey, that's a sweet card. Again, 2018 Topps Update. I remember opening a bunch of it, and then flipping back through. And then I saw this little flicker of like light right here, and I was like, "What is that?" And oh, damn, that's out of 10. So it's the International Affair, Roberto Clemente, out of 10. Just a nice little insert. Probably not $1 million, but a cool card for a Pirates fan. Here's another card in a similar fashion. It's the Silver Pack, 2018 Topps Silver Pack. And you would get Silver Packs when you bought update boxes. So this is the Silver Pack 83 design, the Chrome Promo, the red refractor. This is the out of 5. Isn't that nice? I pulled this, sent it off to grade, and it came back a 10. So Jackie Robinson. Now this is an SSP. Maybe the SPs don't have any designation, but the SSPs clearly do. Ty Cobb, 2020 Topps SSP. Very cool card there. Here is my, let me see, where's my green? I love slabs. The way they stack, the way they crack. I love them. Yeah, this one. This is his true first Bowman. 2011 first Bowmans are just too dope. I don't know why. I just love them. Francisco Lindor, double 10. He hit 3 home runs maybe 2 years ago, and I freaked out and went and bought this as a buy it now. Do you think I lost money or do you think I made money? But anyway, that's cool. I got these two that I ripped out of 2019 Bowman Chrome, hand pulled. Julio Rodriguez. I saw Julio come through Dallas when he played the Frisco Rough Riders, which is the Rangers Double-A team out in Frisco. Gorgeous ballpark. If you're ever in this area, if you ever come down to the Dallas Card Show during the baseball season, definitely, if the Rough Riders are in town, go check it out. That's a great experience. Anyway, you can see some up-and-coming players. Like I saw him play 2 games out of a 3-game series, and I was just struck by how big his legs are. His thighs are huge in person. I don't know why I'm showing both of these. So here's one of the Vladdies that I do have left. I have this and a green first Bowman. But this one is his rookie. No rookie designation, no symbol here. But it's out of 2018. I think these were the... were these the Panini Points Kaboom packs? I believe they were. I traded for this a couple shows ago. I gave a John Morant Purple Wave. I gave, what else? I did it. It's in one of my trade videos. I remember. I can't remember off top, but this is a cool card. I like the Kabooms. I don't go out and buy too many of them, but that was cool for Vladdy. Now this I got right when he got traded to the Rangers. His stuff used to be so high. Talk about a once hobby darling. The Corey Seager first Bowman out of 2012. Believe it or not, I think this is a pop 8 last I checked. It could be a little higher now, but I know it's definitely not more than 20. Matter of fact, I bet it's not more than 10. The pop on this. I should have checked. But this is clean, clean, clean. And you can see there's a little kind of streaking in the auto right there as it comes across. But his autos on these are horrendous. So I think that's one of the best copies I've seen. Another player who's headed quickly down to that once hobby darling status. He is no longer the hype guy that he used to be. But I think if he came out and put together a nice season, he could get back there. He's really still really young. Let's see. He was born in 97, 1/28/97. So he will be, he just turned 26 a couple of days ago. So he's getting up there. He's not a young guy by any means, but if he put together a 30 home run season, he would start to become relevant again. Here's a nice Judge. I bought this raw. I remember way back ago, a long time ago. Fan favorites on card 83. I love the 83 parallel design. So cool. Out of Topps Archives, it did get a 9. I don't know why. I thought for sure this would jump. This was as clean as a card as I've submitted ever. I need to cross this to Beckett and it'll 9.5. I'm almost positive. Here's a Jazz Chisholm. I was going through stuff, trying to find stuff to grade. I found this. I don't know too much about Jazz Chisholm. Matter of fact, I think that card was in the last video. I think that card was in the last video too, the 101 Jeter. How about this? Did you guys see this in the last one? This is the green first Bowman Vladdy. Now I traded one of these in the Luka Rookie Contenders ticket. Let me say that again. The Luka Contenders Optic Rookie Ticket Blue Auto at the last show. This was in that deal. One of these was. I had 2 of them. Last comp on that's $5,500, and it's a legit comp. It was paid for. And then I got this in a Dak Prescott way back. Let's see. It was the year that the Cowboys were on Hard Knocks. I sold a National Treasures True RPA out of 99 of Dak with a piece of the star. BGS 9. For, are you ready? $11,000, and this at the time was doing 5. So I got around, I think it was between 16 and 17K for that including 11K for that Dak Prescott. So as far as my main case goes in baseball, this is the last little handful. Then I have another 2-row that I'll show you real fast, but it's guys that aren't quite ready for the big case yet. So they're in the 2-row. This is, I traded a Michael Porter Jr. PSA 10. And what was the other card? Oh, man. I can't remember now. Oh, it haunts me. I'll have to go back and look. But I remember being a little reluctant to make the trade. Not that this has gone up a ton, but Michael Porter Jr. stuff is just not performing. But this is a color match out of 2020 Sapphire rookie Bo Bichette PSA 10. I'm a Bichette guy. I'll admit that. I bought most of these way too high. But before the market changed. So that's my, you can only do, as my friend Josh says, you can only do the best with the information that you have at the time that you have it, or something like that. And I was just doing the best that I knew how with this guy. So they're all first Bowmans. They're all out of 2016. I got 2 base and I got 3 refractors. Speaking of how old is he? He was born in. Sorry, I'm farsighted. So no, I'm where I can see up close, but I can't see far away. He was born 3/5 of 98, which means that he will be on March 5th. He will be only 25 years old. So he's only 24. These cards have not. I mean, he's still got a lot of height, Bo Bichette, I think. I mean, he could be one of the baseball's best players, especially now that he's kind of had a chink in his armor. Who would you rather invest in at this point, Tatis or Bichette? Okay, here's my Bobby Witt stack. Love me some Bobby Witt. My son today on the way to school. This is I graded this 2022 Archives silver Gem Mint 10. Got this at the last show. He was saying we were talking about guys that automatically like players. Oh, I remember what it was. They were talking about the Kyrie trade to the Mavericks on the radio. It was ESPN, Max Kellerman, Jason Williams, and Keyshawn Johnson. And they were naming the best duos in the NBA in light of this Kyrie-Luka deal. And they had Darius Garland, Colin Sexton 6. It was the top 6. They had Luka and Kyrie 5. And then they had LeBron and Anthony Davis 4. This is Jason Williams making this list. And Keyshawn was like, I don't know. They're too low on the list. They need to be higher. They need to be 1 or 2. And I just made a comment to my son, like, man, all these ex-athletes, they all ride LeBron James nuts. And he's like, well, all the middle-aged white coaches ride Bobby Witt Jr.'s nuts. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, well, you like him? My high school coach likes him. My other high school coach, I just came from that school, he liked him. I love him a lot. Here's his speckle. Made this pickup in a trade at the Dallas Card Show a while back. These are out of order. How about 2 Atomics? Gorgeous. Man, I hope I think he could be better than Julio Rodriguez, but it's his second year coming up. But man, I got a big bag of Witts. I got the True Refractor, all PSA 10s. I have the green shimmer that I made picked up in a trade at the Dallas Card Show. And I have this one. This one's cool. The Update Rainbow Foil PSA 10. When I bought it, it was a low pop. I'm sure it's gone up since, but it's going to probably remain pretty low. And then look at this. Boom. This was the first one I got in a Josh Allen and cash deal. I think there was a Justin Herbert in that deal too that I gave. And then I was able to get both of these. But wow, that's the pinnacle for me of Bobby Witt cards is the True Blue first Bowman. Gorgeous, gorgeous cards there. And then let's Let's look at some O'Neal Cruz Dodger color match. Got this I think the August 22 Dallas Card Show. Love O'Neal Cruz. He's got a lot of promise if he can just figure out how to stop swinging and missing. And then these I'll quickly go through. These are, like I said, the ones that don't quite make the big case. Benintendi, I got off a couple of my Benintendi's when he was with the Yankees, but then he got hurt and that kind of stopped. Tyler O'Neill, 2 first Bowman refractors. If he would just stop with the weights, look at that thing. 2 seasons ago, man, he was about ready to bust on the scene. I mean, he really, really was. He got hot at the end of the season. I think the Cardinals lost in the play-in game, but in that final week of the season, he had already had a good year, but he was like hitting home runs every time he got up. More Tyler O'Neill. How about a Jose Trevino? He's a good player with the Yankees. Charlie Blackmon. I guess that's not really a true blue because it's the Rockies purple. Dylan Carlson. A lot of the reason that some of these cards didn't make the big show box is because of the grade. Nick Madrigal, I mean, he had his rookie year. He was like, I thought he'd be a 200 hit guy every season. Maybe he will. Kevin Biggio, pretty cool card. It's a 10, it's a purple, but he just doesn't have any hobby love. Is this guy a bust already? Brendan Davis? I mean, he had a quick 10 minutes of hobby love, I think last season when somebody mentioned him as an up-and-coming prospect. I like this kid, Nick Prado. He just is super inconsistent, but being the Royals guy that I am, I had to go out and get this. I need a blue one of him. And then my DJ LeMahieu experiment. I bought a bunch of his stuff right when he went to the Yankees and graded it. I was able to get off some of my Alec Bohm in the last postseason run, but I still have quite a bit. I have the 9. I have the 10 refractor. This is the 9 is a refractor. Another 10 refractor. Another 10 refractor. A speckle. And then, yeah, that's it. And this speckle is shorter print than the other ones. This one is out of... See, this one's out of 71 for whatever reason. I like him. I think he was the 3rd pick in the draft in 2018. I still think he's a good player and will continue to prove out that. Justin Foscue was the first round pick for the Rangers. A lot of hype initially. I haven't heard as much lately, but I mean, he's still super young. And then this guy, which I just sold his purple the other day. I got $500 for it eBay, so I took about $425 home. But as you can see, this Josh Young, I was like, man, I got too much Josh Young. I need to thin out the herd a little bit. And there's a refractor, and there's 2 refractors, and that's it. So, yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 10s base, and then 2 refractors out of 499. I like him. We'll see. But I had to get off of something. I just had too much. Yeah, this is Sam Huff. He's another power-hitting catcher. This guy hits massive bombs. Let me tell you. If you do ever get to come see a Rough Rider game, there's an apartment complex across the street in left field. He like routinely was like peppering home runs off of the side of that thing. I think he's going to be up with the Rangers. Here's an Atomic 10, Sam Huff. I think he's going to be up this year. Oh, here's a nice one. Forgot I had this. The Sapphire. I'll call this a color match. Texas Ranger Blue. This one's out of 9.5. It's a true gem plus with a 10 edges. And then my Josh Hamilton collection. This is a PC for me. I just keep it. He could be in the big box. I just keep him in the little box. This one's cool. It's the 2000 Topps autographs. This was probably a really nice pull back when it was pulled. And from what I can tell, that's on card. Yeah, it's an on card auto. Mixed in with some Nolan Ryans. This is kind of an interesting card. This is a Bo Jackson on the back. It's a sticker, top sticker card, and then Nolan on the front. How about an 82 Topps Nolan Ryan 9? I like these older Nolan Ryan, you know, in a slab. Nolan Ryan is the gentleman. You know, he's for gentleman collectors. And all my friends' dads had Nolan Ryans growing up, and I respected the hell out of all those older card collectors. So I think I kind of, in a way, feel like this is the refined part of my collection, my Nolans. I've debated on a Nolan rookie. They don't excite me as much as they probably should. Kind of like the 86 Fleer Jordan. I feel like I see them too much. I never see an 84 Nolan, although this is a 7. Wow, what a blast from the past this is. I thought I had sold this long ago. I guess not. George Springer, once a fantasy darling, if not a hobby darling. This is a Topps Finest 2014 rookie on-card autograph, PSA 9. So, yeah, Kyle Tucker. Now, let's look and see how old Kyle Tucker is. He was born in 97, 1/17/97, so he just turned 26. Yep. Still pretty young, getting up there, but if you look at, like, fantasy rankings, he's up in the top, if not 10, definitely 15. That's a true 9.5 all the way across base first Bowman auto. This one is the same, although it does have a 9 for corners. Here's a PSA 10 refractor. Here's another refractor. This is of the PSA 9 variety, and then that's all on Kyle Tucker. This I bought just to commemorate the World Series that they won back in 2018. And Carlos Correa sticker auto. This came out of Topps Baseball Series 1. I think maybe it was did they win in the 2017 World Series? Hell, I don't know. I can't remember from year to year. I know that the Phillies did not win last year. They were in it. Shit, I forgot who won last year. But, oh, Tim Lincecum. Love Tim Lincecum. This is the very card that I bought my son because he liked Trevor Bauer 2 days before the allegations. He's back now. That should be interesting. He's been rumored to possibly come here to Texas. Ryan McMahon hits in the light air of Colorado. Probably a pretty good baseball player, just no hobby love. Man, can we get him to come back and do something? I've heard he's back. He's always hurt, but Austin Meadows, when he's healthy, is a beast. And this is the black out of 35, if I'm not mistaken, correct? And color matched when he was with the Pirates. Another LeMahieu 2011 first. Here's a nice MJ Melendez. This kid, I normally don't collect catchers, but I do like this kid. Matter of fact, I'm bumping him. He's going to the big league box. He's already in the big leagues. He's one of the Royals' promising players. Him, Pasquantino, and Witt all are kind of... Oh, I do have a blue. Look at that. I do have a blue Nick Prado. There we go. You're going with him. And then, oh, can we pour one out for poor Joey Gallo? There's the gold non-auto. Here is a base auto. I think he could come back to Texas and play well if they have him back. The refractor, there's a 9 on surface. The blue, the color match. Can you believe I sold one of these for $500 when he got traded to the Dodgers? Nick Senzel, another guy that probably is a bust at this point as far as the hobby is concerned. There's a nice Bregman. This probably needs to go up in the big league box. Green. Here's another one. What are the Bregman first Bowman's doing? That's out of 9.5. Down in the minors box. Come on. And then here's a barrage of 2011 update LeMahieu's. There's the Walmart Blue Border 9. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the base 10s. I know I've got more. These were total spec plays. Total, like a PSA 10 auction ending search on eBay. Sorry, I'm getting YouTube, PayPal, Instagram, eBay all mixed up in my head. I don't know jack about any of these guys. They were ending under $100 in auctions, and I just took a swing. Most of the time, you're going to strike out doing that. There's another one of those. There's another one of those. Here's another one of those. Here's another one of those. How about a Gary Sanchez? purple. Talented ball player. Willie Adames. Boy, I love that purple. Purple Bowman. First Bowman auto. Here's a Willie Adames 9. Very little hobby relevance from Willie Adames. Will Benson. Here's a 10 base. He's one of the freakish power hitters, kind of like O'Neal Cruz, but just needs to be more consistent. He'll be up in the big leagues at some point. I think he got a cup of coffee with Cleveland already, but Nick Solak got traded to Marlins? Where'd he go? Maybe did he go back to the Reds? Nick Solak. I know we just traded him. Here's an orange short print. Here's another refractor. When he came to Texas, I went a little nuts. Most of this stuff I got cheap and graded. Anybody wants some Nick Solak out there, I'll give you a steal on it. And here's more. Yeah, here's more of my Josh. So that one, Josh Hamilton card was kind of misplaced. Here's a nice one. Blue refractor, 2007 Bowman Chrome. This one is out of 150. The non-auto, the facsimile auto. This is a 2012 Topps Chrome Dynamic Die Cut Pop, or PSA 10, sorry. Franchise All-Stars. Man, do I remember Mike Olt with the Rangers. Mike Olt was always supposed to be the guy that was going to come and be a like 20-year guy for us, an all-star. We eventually traded him to the Cubs in the it was a bigger deal. I can't remember who we got for him, or he was a part of the deal. Man, who was that? Gosh, I can't remember at this point, but you got Josh on the other side there. Here is a 2011 Bowman's Best. Let's see, almost done here. That's cool. 2008 Upper Deck Exponential. Insert. Here's an SP Rookie 2007. That's a pretty cool little Topps Archives sticker. Kind of a interesting card. Here's a 1999 Bowman Base PSA 10. Here's the Chrome. That was the paper version. This is the Chrome version. This is pretty cool. Factory Seal Diamond. American League MVP. This is Diamond Anniversary, but it's an insert card. Here's another. It's the Cognac Diamond Anniversary. Here's another. And then here's a 2007 Bowman Chrome. You see that flip up there? It's like all like weird. It's not flat. I don't know if it got wet along the way, or not wet, but it's popped up somehow for some reason. It doesn't look, the card doesn't look damaged. The flip doesn't look damaged. It just is bumpy. And then this one, 2007 Bowman Chrome Refractor. And that does it. I'm sure I've got some other baseball cards straggling around somewhere. I know I do, as a matter of fact, but that's the bulk of it. Like I said, if you see anything you like, give me a shout. But it's fun. It's fun to go through stuff. I'll tell you what, I'm such a fan. I don't like necessarily watching videos of guys in card shows talking. Those are good every once in a while, but I feel like I've had my fair share of those lately. It's like a club that I'm not in, and it's interesting sometimes, but then I just like good old-fashioned, boom, a lot of cards. I want to see cards. I want to see people talk about them. I love sub reveals. I love little victories. His PSA sub reveals are great. So yeah, that's what this was. It was a card dump. So thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Chiefs +1.5. That's the lock of the week. See you on the next one. Bye.